Make Better Documents. Hi, I'm Cassandra and welcome to Make Better Documents. In this video series, we look at documents and think of ways that they could be made better. In this episode, we're going to look at a master plan. And in this particular episode, we're going to look at 6 really good things about this document. So to start with, let's take a look at the whole document. It's quite a big document. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay, let's discuss 6 good things about this document. The first thing that I think is really good about this document is the artist impressions. So I'm just going to show you a few of the examples. We'll just sort of flip around in there. Yeah, the front cover's got one. What I think is really amazing about these is they're high quality and they're very evocative. It's like you can almost imagine the park once it's been built and how we will use it. Stunning. The second good thing about this document, I believe, is the maps. So I've got 2 to show you. So in this one, they're showing the whole area and they've got the different precincts that are nearby. They have a little legend, of course. It shows you the different areas within the city. And here's another map. So one of the things that I think is great about this map is they're showing you that they have different precincts. And so for the rest of the book, they actually break it up into the different precincts. So for example, we'll just go flick to the next page where we're looking at the Parkland main entry. They show you the full map and you can see which part of the park we're talking about. And then they've got a really great artist impression of what that part of the park looks like. And then because they've broken it up into precincts, each of the different areas show you a different part of the precinct. So there's the Parkland Centre and the Northern Parklands. And the Western Parkland. Again, each of these have the little inset map so you can see where this precinct fits in with the rest of the parkland. Following on from that, they're really good because they have a key, they have a legend. So each of the different areas have different numbers and then you can follow along with the legend to see which item they all are. And back to this map that you've already seen, they've got the legend there as well, and it explains the different significant destination areas and the different green and the connections. Then the book also has, it's broken up by precincts and it's also broken up by concepts, by uses. So there's health and recreation, connected habitats, room for water. And then each of these have their own legends. They'll show you, in this example, they're going to recreate a centralized water hole. And so each and every one of those maps has their own individual legend, depending on what key features they're wanting to show off. The next good thing about this document I want to show you is the way they've used scale to explain. So there's this graphic here where they're showing you the way that they want to bring biodiversity back to the parkland. And then with this simple graphic, they're showing you the different levels of basically the forest that they're going to build. And the animals are actually all to scale. It explains which animals they are. I think it's a really simple, easy graphic. It really visually shows what they're trying to explain. Something else that I think is good about this document is the way that they've incorporated the history of the document. So on this page here, they actually show you that it started out as a vision, and then it became a plan. What do they call it? A draft master plan. And then they've revised that to become this master plan. And then so on this spread, they've just done a really simple table that shows you the way that they have changed the plan depending on the community consultation, and how this particular final master plan is different to the previous couple. And so they've done these like cute little arrows to show you this is what it used to be and how it is now. And finally, the sixth thing that I think is really good about this document is the way they've incorporated timelines. So I've got two examples for you. This one here shows you the history of the whole area. And so we can see it starts from 20,500 years ago. They each have a line that points down to a dot on the timeline. And then they all have sort of the dates, what happened, and a little bit of a blurb about what had happened. A little bit of extra information to go along with that. They also incorporated a couple of pictures with captions. And another timeline is this one here, where they conceptualized what a day in the park would look like. So they've got the day, they put little icons, so the morning, the midday, and night. They also broke it up by the type of person using the park at that time. So the park gatherers, the park adventurers, and the park discoverers. And then they sort of tried to conceptualize how each of those different people would interact with the park at different times of the day. And I like how they've done this by just putting the times in there. So it literally says 6 a.m, but then also early morning to give a bit more of a verbal understanding of what parts of the day it is. And then again with the lines, a picture in a circle, and a little bit of caption, a little bit of extra information to explain how those people are using the park at that time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make better documents, making the world a more beautiful place, one document at a time.